Hello YouTuber, welcome to my video. This is a video on Fallout 4 and I'm doing the Warwick Settlement. If some of you are struggling to unlock the settlement just like I was, just turn on your Freedom Radio and eventually you'll get the Greenskins mission. I was unable to get the Atom Cats mission and Dr. Isaac in the Institute wouldn't give me the mission to grow the crops, so I was really struggling to actually unlock this settlement. But what I ended up doing is just I kept on listening to Freedom Radio and eventually I actually got it, so I'm glad that happened. So anyway, so this is a settlement. It's an old sewage settlement that they've turned into like sort of a grow up thing. It's a kind of a nice settlement, but let me show you what I've done, right? So I've definitely done different builds here, but I think I'm happy with this build, right? So just at the beginning, as you can see, we got the FMS there. Yeah, I've just built sort of some walls here, the wood and concrete. I like the concrete door instead. I normally build water purifiers and stuff, but in this build I didn't really do that. You can put a ton of water purifiers in the settling tanks. You know, I had up I think probably 400 to 500 a day. But the nice thing about that though, if you do that, then your settlement will get attacked. So if you like your settlement being attacked quite often, build a lot of water purifiers, and I think you'll get a lot of attacks, especially from either the Institute or the mutants will show up, right? So I built this little area down here just because the vendors show up, like crickets. As you can see, crickets there. So I wanted to leave this area in place, otherwise they'll be under the actual deck or inside the concrete. So I built this kind of cool area. Plus you've got the workbench down here, so turned into a nice little kind of sitting area with a fireplace, which is pretty cool. As a note, I'm doing a kind of a walkthrough during the nighttime, just with all the lights on, and then after this I will do a walkthrough during the day, just in case any of you guys want to actually look at it with a bit more detail. Feel free to take any ideas as your own and use them for your own settlements. I have no issues with people you know, getting inspired or taking some ideas or even copying how I built a settlement. Free to do that. As you can see, I built a very large deck. I started just at the base of this building that we're looking at. There's kind of like some stairs that jut out there, so I just started building from there and I just built out. As you can see, all the food here that is normally planted in the ground, I just stored it away and I pulled it up. I left most of the stuff alone, kind of the general stuff. The beds in the main sort of bunk area I couldn't move or scrap, so I kind of just left that. I turned this little room into a little merchant shop, and as you can see, there's settling tanks. I kind of blocked this area. It's kind of a nice little pathway you can kind of walk through here. I didn't do too much with this room. I was planning to turn it into a larger, into kind of a bedding area, but I decided not to. I did the gun glitch to build all this, probably like 6 or 7 times, so I had to stop building at some point. But it's kind of a nice area you could probably set up and do something with. As you can see, I've just got some benches and that's turned into a cool little area. And like I said, you could put a whole bunch of small 10 water purifiers in there and the big 40 water purifiers. Just like jam them in here if you wanted to, and you could turn this into a lot of money making opportunities there. But I only have one purifier. I don't really sell water anymore like I used to. Okay, so this is a main, this building to my left here, built out of glass. That's kind of a main sleeping area for the settlers. As well as the second floor, I built it sort of more as my bedroom and area. office area, things like that. As you can see, it's all glass area. A little trick to put pictures on the walls, you have to kind of push the bed through the window a little bit, just so the bed's kind of in the window, and then you can actually rest the picture on the bed, and then you can actually pull the bed away, and that'll allow you to actually put pictures on the actual glass wall. Other than that, you can't actually do that. Okay, like I said, this is my main sort of living area. Office desk, radio, little kitchen, little sitting area in the middle. Little gym area to the left there. Let's get more pictures of all that. I'll put more detail into this one. I've kind of put kind of stuff on the table a little bit. There are no mods in here. I don't use mods. I don't particularly care for mods myself. But so it is a no mod build. All of these are standard stuff. Nothing fancy or unusual. Okay. And then upstairs above, if you've seen some other videos, I like to build like a sort of a deck. It's an area at the top of these glass buildings. Kind of makes it a nice, so you've got a nice view that kind of looks out. A barbecue area, sort of an area. Lounge sort of area, got a bar there, and just above that I got sort of another sort of outlooks in area. Nice view from the top here. I like to put some food up here, just so the settlers come up and walk around, and you see them kind of walking back and forth in the bowl. It's kind of cool. Also let you know if they can actually even get upstairs. I wasn't originally going to build this glass building, but a friend convinced me I should, so I'm glad she did. It turned out quite nicely. I was actually going to just build on top of the main bunk area and turn that into sort of a kind of a bedroom area, but I'm glad this kind of worked out well. Okay, and I'll just show you a couple of the nice thing about Settlement. You can build these little pathways in between the settling tanks, which is kind of cool. You can make, you know, some interesting areas, and I'll show you that in a second. I'm only using 100 generator here, just a standard generator. I don't like the big ones just because they have such a large footprint. I like just the 100. It's a fairly small footprint, and it's pretty much powering everything at the settlement. So I have one of these, and I have a couple small generators, I think, powering when I first started powering the sort of radio tower and stuff. But yeah, you can make these kind of neat little pathways in between the settling tanks, which is kind of cool. Put these stairs down here just because I had some settlers, or the kid gets stuck down there, so I just made it so in case they do spawn down there. Just kind of, yeah, nice little sitting area looking out to the ocean. Kind of cool area. So power armor displays, got the power armor workstation to the left there. I built these steps up here. This is where I was going to build the main area, but I decided not to do that, so I've just really turned this into more of an observation deck. And with a bunch of turrets. But kind of a nice area. You can build up here. It's fairly large. You can build a nice deck at the top here. As you can see, a lot of lights, pretty buildings. Nice view from up here. So if you did want to go up and build above this or around this, I just put a whole bunch of laser turrets up here. As you can see, I've hooked them on the floor, so if the super mutants do show up, if you hook them all together and they destroy one of them, or the first one in line, then they'll take out everything, so you kind of want to power them separately by connectors. that's pretty much it. I haven't done anything inside this building. It's just pretty much standards. I left it there. Just main reason is because I couldn't scrap the beds or move the beds, so I kind of left it as is, right? So there you go. So I will do, if you want to, like I said, if you want to do another view of it during the daytime, that's what I'll do. I won't comment on that. So it's pretty much just the same, just a visual view of it going through the day. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again. Enjoy.